Hey ho folks, what's up? This is Makro and today we're playing Satisfactory again. Last time around we have been searching for this guy over there, and since you can see it's still on our radar, I still haven't managed to find it by myself. I did one more exploration run and tried to find it, but I almost died a few times, so I eventually gave up on that. I guess I'm gonna try that later on, but for now, let's just not watch too closely and screw it, I guess. Alright, guys, for the next few episodes, we have some work to do, and this is partly because I changed a bit of our plans, or exactly one plan, and that's the computer factory. As you can see on the right hand side, let me give you a little bit more contrast maybe. I already changed it to computer and quartz factory. Since computers generally also are going to require quartz, I will just use one big factory for it. And I already made kind of a plan for it. We're gonna have a look at this in a second. And I think I said I want to build that factory somewhere independently and use the monorail stuff for it and all of that. And currently I don't want to do that anymore. You can see that I already built like 4 pillars here, right? This one, the one I'm standing on, and this one over there. And I guess that's gonna be our computer and quartz factory. It's gonna be a big one, I think. It consists of a lot of refineries, manufacturers even, and stuff like that. So that's gonna be interesting. And I think, let me show you real quick. We could even, if necessary, go above this building here, which is our oil factory. By the way, I finally managed to put a roof on that. And I said we needed, what was it, like 5 walls in height here, right, to cover the refineries, and that was wrong. Since these, what do you call them? The exhausts, basically, right? They are a lot higher than the lights that we used for orientation last time. So I think it was another 3 layers of walls on top of that, and now they are basically covered, even though the steam or smoke will still, kind of glitch through it, right? But we don't worry too much about that for now. And as you can see, half of the building is still empty, and I don't know, I already considered like making it a little bit smaller, right? Maybe up until here or something like that, but I'm not really sure. But we can maybe determine this as soon as we start with our quartz and computer factory. All right, so what we are going to do right now is we're gonna go ahead and and unlock a few more milestones. You might remember that we already started that last episode, as we are working towards the monorail milestone, and much more important for now actually is the computer recipe. So let's have a look at that. By the way, we're done with tier 5. I don't know if you realized that last episode. I surely didn't. Okay, industrial manufacturing. We need that anyway, and there's our computer recipe. Okay, let's unlock that first. We need a lot more cables and a few more motors as well. So let's get those real quick. Cables here. What is it? 600? Yeah, that should be fine. Few more motors back here. Something like that. Good. And the computer recipe is especially important because we are going to need... Oh, there wasn't enough motors? What? Oh yeah, 150 only. I took only 150. Okay. We need another alternate recipe for computers. But let me get this unlocked first, and then we're gonna have a look at the factory plan. Good.
Milestone reached. Manufacturers can receive up to 4 inputs for the production of complex parts, such as computers and heavy modular frames, but most importantly the 2 new project parts. The modular engine and adaptive control unit are essential for the development of Phase 3 of project assembly. You are making good progress. The future is starting to look bright.
Cool. All right. Let me just throw away some of the stuff I collected while doing a little bit more of paving down there. All right. There we go. Okay, cool. So now let's have a quick look at the current plan. There we go. This is going to be our computer and quartz factory. So we're producing some computers. 10 is actually not nearly enough for reaching endgame. I guess we have to produce more computers in further factories as an intermediary product. We see just a few quartz crystals and a bit of silica here, just for our personal use. I don't plan to bring that further on to another factory. And then there are also 10 crystal oscillators. And everything is pretty standard, except for 2 things. That's one is the cast screw. I chose this one to have a lot less constructors. I can show you real quick if we were to disable this guy. I mean, now that I look at it, it's also just 11.25 constructors versus, I think it was 9. Yeah. And it's gonna use the same amount of iron, but it doesn't need any iron rods as an intermediate product, right? So yeah, let's use cast screws. I actually don't know if we already have that recipe. We're gonna check that in a minute. And the other thing is the crystal oscillator. No, not the crystal oscillator. That's the default recipe. Actually, I was about to use the, what is it called? The insulated one. But you can see if I activate it, it doesn't change anything. So the planning tool already thinks that that's not needed. And we go with it. No problem. Okay, so it's the crystal computer, actually. We are going to use crystal oscillators for computers, which you usually don't need to use, I think. Yeah. So that's basically what we want to produce here. Another thing which kind of affects our oil factory as well is that you can see we need plastics down here for circuit boards. For circuit boards, why don't we produce circuit boards actually? That would complicate a few things. Maybe we maybe I'm gonna change the plan a little bit. I don't think that we will actually start with the factory today, or at least not with any of the actual production buildings. So let me have another second look in between episodes. Don't worry about that right now. So we need plastic, so we need oil, so there's gonna be some kind of heavy oil residue here as well. You already saw that in our oil factory. And instead of turning that into the petroleum coke, we are gonna turn it into fuel this time. So this is going to produce 20 fuel per minute. And I will also go ahead and change our oil factory. That's the original one, right? With 330 petroleum coke. And we don't want to do that anymore. So now that I think about it, that will actually make our oil factory a little smaller. Not really, because they're in line, but yeah. So maybe we will decrease the size of that factory, actually, yeah. And we will produce fuel here as well. And since we unlocked the packaging recipes and buildings, we are going to produce packaged fuel then. Maybe we can do that right away. Packaged fuel. How much do we need? That's always a good question. Oh, I guess, yeah, we need plastics for that. So we need to reduce our plastic production, our overall output a little bit. But that's fine. We don't need 60 plastic per minute. It's by the way, it's crucial that we only use 210 oil here, since this guy is going to use 90 oil, and that's exactly 300, which we can still put through one pipe, right? So let's 55 would be fine. So we could produce 10 packaged fuel and 5 less plastic. And still have an output of 63 fuel, which is not going to be packaged then. I guess that's fine. Yeah, I guess we're going to do it like that. That's fine. Yeah. So, and together with the 20 fuel here, we are going to supply some fuel power plants then. So let me jump back to the game real quick. This means that the whole temporary thing over here, all the coal power plants, water extractors and stuff like that, are gonna go. Yeah. But for now, they stay. Okay, so recipes. Cast screw, that was another question. Whether we already have that available. We have. Nice. Okay, so the only thing we need is the crystal computer then, right? We should still have one hard drive available. So we could start researching this one right away and hope that we also get the recipe right away. There we go. Put that into research. Okay. while we're doing this, how long until the pod will return? 6.5 minutes. We are going to check out our new scanning abilities. As you can see here now, that's the object scanner, which we can now use to scan for hard drives. And as you can see, now it picked up a signal. And this is how you track the signal. You see that bar on the bottom where it says FICSIT and then the empty bar, right? And you see that it will fill up a little bit if I turn into that direction, and right? So we could say, all right, there's gonna be a hard drive somewhere in the north. Rather northeast a little bit. So let's try to find that guy. Actually, now it's east. Huh. Yeah, it's gonna go up, so I guess we have to get up here. Yeah, looks like it. Stand here. Yes, we can. Good. Let's try to get up as high as possible without using any scaffolding, ladders, or whatever. All right. We have some friends around here. Right. Another one down there. Where was it? There. Okay. Just get rid of that real quick. Okay. Cool. Back to scanning. And there we go. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Let's get rid of those guys as well. One for you, my friend. One for you. For you. And I guess for you. Oh, looking good. He doesn't like it. But I think what he likes even less is going to be our Xeno. What was it called? You know. The Xeno Smasher. No, I don't know. I don't know what it's called. Okay, let's pick up everything here. Okay, and check out what this guy needs. 120 megawatts. You know what? Can't we just steal some power from down there? Maybe? Maybe? If we were to... let's see. If we were to do something like this. Connect the power line to this guy. Look at us. No, give me the yeah, this one. Exactly. Where is it? Over there. Thank you very much. That's another hard drive for us. Every day I worry all day. Don't worry about it. All right. That's another hard drive. And now it refreshed and we don't have any signal. So we got to be close to another one. Before it picks up another signal and we can go for it, right? Let's see if there's any of those close by? Ow. Let's pick up this Mercer as well.
Witness a single strand.
Story. Good.
Symphony complete. You are not the nut effigy.
Correct.
The nut effigy is a temple?
I do not think that is correct, even though I am not entirely certain of your definition of temple.
The nut effigy is not you but sings for you.
That nut effigy is an entirely separate entity from me. We aren't even made of the same base components.
It is a vessel of your intelligent clouds.
Probably close enough for now.
Don't know about you guys, but I'm still mildly confused about all this. I don't know what the nut effigy might be or anything like that. Ada seems to have a rough idea of it, but yeah, not me, I guess. All right, still no signal of any hard drive over here. That might be worth opening, actually. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, 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 no. More creatures, but I don't care at the moment. Okay, our milestone unlock freighter thing has returned. So we might get the next unlock going. Still no signal here, huh? So we might have picked up all the hard drives over here. That's a bit hard to believe, actually. I think I've already been over there, but just to be sure, let's check this one out as well. Nothing. All right. Nothing here either. There's another slug below that. Maybe, you know what? Since we're here, let's try to get this one. There we go. Just wanted to check real quick whether we already have charted these this limestone node over there, and we have. And as always, let's go ahead and also get rid of the remaining rocks here. Otherwise, it's kind of similar to the construction chest, deconstruction chest. Otherwise, I will always wonder whether there's something more hidden in those rocks. Well, these markings on the floor are kind of interesting, I would say. Huh. I'm actually not even sure if they are intended. Okay, so nothing over here. Let's take out these guys real quick. All right. And I guess we can already kind of head home. Yeah, there we go. Some more stingers here. All right. More? I still hear them crawling. Oh, that's a big one over there. Ah, I don't like the big ones. Let's take him out from a distance. He's got so much HP. Or am I not hitting him? I think I'm hitting. Yeah, I'm hitting him. Okay. There we go. Only 3 remains, huh? Oh, look at that. Another free yellow slug for us. Thank you. All right. Okay, let's head back to base. Let's still... Oh, look at that. Got another hard drive this way. So, let's check it out, I guess. Oh! That's pretty obvious, actually. Oops! It was already loaded. Never mind. Ouch. Okay, you're down. Nice. Good. Let's see. Do we need 100 megawatts? That's 4 biomass generators, no problem. Power, biomass, 1, 2, 4. There we go. Another hard drive. Nice. All right. Dismantle crate. Bane of my existence. I know we said we don't want to look at it. Oh. Yeah, as expected, no more hard drives here. That's all right. Okay, let's see which recipes we have unlocked. Home sweet home. All right. Steel screw, coated cable. Don't want any of that. Let's re-roll. Electrode circuit board. That might help, but needs coal. Is it just coal or compacted coal or something like that? Petroleum coke. Okay, so let's have a look at the plan again. If we, I mean, we won't get away with 90 oil then, right? But maybe that's fine. We still have a lot of oil nodes over there, and we just have to draw another pipe over to our base. That wouldn't be that big of a problem. I would do that in between episodes, and we would be GTG. So let's see if we were to use the, what was it called? Something circuit board, right? Electrode circuit board. Will we actually use it? Oh yeah, we would use it. Oh, look at us. Still needing 90 oil. Huh. 450 iron ore, 210 copper. 450. We just need less copper. Isn't that something? How about the number of machines? Available. Yeah, I don't know. I want to know, where is it? Power, items, buildings. Okay. 15 manufacturers. I don't want to think about it. Okay, it's 1359.50. 1456.15 for I don't know about you guys, but I think that's actually worth using that recipe. Why not? Why not? Yeah. Let's take it. It's not the crystal computer, but still. Go ahead and research the next one. Okay, we still have a bit of time left. Let's unload some of the stuff here in our drop-off chest. Cables, we don't need that many. We could also get rid of some of the alien remains. Those and those and those. Anything else? The Mercer sphere. We can keep the hard drive anyway, since what we are going to do is look for more hard drives. Oh, there were, yeah, some slugs as well. All right. Also, let's get the next milestone going. And this is already the monorail train technology. Let's do that. We need a bit of everything. Okay, some steel pipes and steel beams first. Here. 600 you say. 1, 2, 3. And let's get 200 extra maybe for now. Same here. 1, 2, 3 and 200 extra. Some more industrial beams. That's 200 and 1 stack for us. Every day. No. Don't get me started again, please. So what's that? About 200. 1, 2, 3, 4 and an extra stack for us. Yeah, now you can see everything's clogging up a little bit, and that's because we dropped something in the chest, right? That's that's been merged here with full speed, so 480 per minute. And of course, everything coming from here won't go at full speed then, right? So, but that's only temporary until the container is empty, and then everything's gonna be fine again. All right, unlocking this stuff should be possible now. Good. Nice.
Milestone reached. Trains are excellent for efficiently moving vast quantities of parts. Train logistics can be made more precise and complex with tools found in the railway signaling milestone. I
Yeah.
listen to all my pioneers, often when they're not even aware of it. So due to popular demand, I have added a motivational message. Choo-choo mother.
Choo-choo, mother boop. All right. Yeah, cool. So, yeah, we need the signal processing. At least in the long run. Does it need 50 computers? Do we have 50 computers here? No. Yeah. I mean, if we are actually going to manage to produce ourselves some computers without the need of building trains, we should be fine then, right? We should be able to unlock them. We should be able to build them, and so on and so on and so forth. Well, the next hard drive, if I had to guess, I would say we have to climb all the way up there. So let's check this out. Whoops. Whoops. Okay. I think I've already been up here. Maybe not. I mean, it seems to be on that rock up here directly, so... Oh yeah, oh yeah. Hello, guys. Whoa, why are you dead already? Let's grab this one real quick. Good. Let's shoot him. Or let's shoot at least those nasty things. What? Okay. Over here. Ouch. That remains here and remains there. What do we need? Just some biofuel. Nice. Next one. Good. I like that. And let's pick up all the remaining stuff here. And as you can see, kind of looking at the resources lying around here, that's a pretty early game spot, right? So biofuel also isn't that hard to come by, so I guess you're supposed to get this one pretty early in the game. Alright, let's follow these rocks here. Maybe Oh. Hello. No, give me my gun, please. Thank you. Oh, that was a fail. There we go. Another small guy over there. Whoops. Oh, we picked up another signal. Can't really tell. This way. Okay. All right. So we have to get up there. Let's try to get this way up. Maybe we need a ladder here. Yeah, I think so. Let's build a ladder real quick. Something like this. Me. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Maybe we need another one. Like here. Remove this guy. Huh. Oh, okay. We can get through here, and there is a hatcher. I hate those guys. And by the way, I don't know if I mentioned that ever, but of course you have settings for in the game for whether you want to have aggressive creatures, if you want to have them more like in a passive way. Memory search is complete, okay, or whatever, but I decided to have them on default, which should be the most aggressive setting. Otherwise, it's not that fun, in my opinion, right? Because I always think that fighting those creatures is kind of a nice, you know, change of pace sometimes for this game. So you don't have a pure factory building game, but you already have a bit of fighting, a bit of exploration that's not just, you know, running around and actually exploring stuff, but also being kind of forced to fight creatures. That's fine, even though they are a bit annoying at times. Okay. Because otherwise, where's the point in crafting weapons and stuff like that, right? I mean, okay, for getting the getting the remains, right? That's a resource that you are going to need. But yeah, where's the sphere? And we still have to climb this guy even more. All right, but that's something we are going to do in the next episode. Yeah. A little bit more exploration, and maybe I already have kind of completed the plan for the Quartz and Computer Factory then in terms of the circuit boards, right? Oh, there we go. I guess that's all we can do in terms of milestones without computers. All right, guys. As always, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed our little hard drive collection tour today. And I hope you still have some breath left for collecting some more hard drives in the next episode. Yeah, would love to see you around next time as well. And until then, bye-bye.